Three, two, one.
Guess who's back? What is it? 10-3 already. Wow, should probably do that whenever I start a broadcast, eh? This is Leland Best coming to you from the Shiawassee River in Corona, Michigan. Welcome. I apologize for that. It's been a while, man. I haven't been out here enough, have I? So I'm just stopping out. I thought I'd bring my little friend with me. This is my little bot. This is a guy designed a while back in Movie Zoo, which is actually a version of Unreal Engine 3 that was used to create a lot of cartoon characters. I got to get my license key straightened around. I can't even use it right now because I moved it to another machine. He's, of course, doing a little Michael Jackson over there. I'm watching him over here when I should be watching him over here. Just the reason I brought him up is we're playing around a little bit with the newer Unreal Engine over at OH, and Saturdays are the days. Why did I think tomorrow was Saturday? Saturdays we get together with Nick Justin, who is a college level educator when it comes to Unreal Engine and how it's used in places like Mandalorian and such. So we're going to be playing with the graphics, and some of the people already are. I'm way behind, so I'm going to have to work on catching up. I've been wanting to do this for a long time because I've played with Unreal 3, and being that we're on close to Unreal 4.5, I think it is now, I have the installer here. I need to install it and start playing with it because they're building 3D studios over at OH. And I'm kind of excited about that because I've always wanted to build a really cool 3D studio. I have one that I built that I can't even show you because I can't get. Let's see if I can get it to work this time. For some reason, it wouldn't connect to the server. So let me see if I can get it to connect this time. Maybe it was just a server glitch. But I think I have to reconnect my license to it. Starting, but it'll stop and say that it needs a license key, I think. Oh, looks like it's working. Maybe it was a server issue thing. That must have been it. Well, that's cool. I'll have to move it over to this computer, though, if I want, because I can get the key from it here. So let me open up my studio over here. At least I think I can. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's what's happening. I need to get the code. So let me go over and get the code. So what's everybody doing today? Chat's open if you guys want to throw some stuff in the chat. I'm just kind of hanging out because I had a little break. We had office hours today, and then I got to working on some other drawings, whatever you want to call that. So I thought I'd stop out and see what's going on out here. If you're coming to me from any one of the 10 or 20 places I'm broadcasting from right now, let me know in the chat. And I may see something pop up on the screen. I believe I should. I don't have anything else connected right now through vMix. Coming to you through vMix into HAPS. And I wanted to see how many of my live feeds actually go live because I had an issue with the last broadcast that I did. Let me get him out of my face. A copyright infringement came up. And I was curious why. I came out here late at night. It was like, I don't know, 11:30, 12 o'clock. And I was tired. It was a weekend. I probably had a shot or two in me, and I was just shooting the crap with myself, basically, like I am now. And I couldn't understand why Facebook would have taken it down. At least that's the message I received, that someone threw a copyright strike against me. But I didn't get an email. I didn't get a notification that's something I can review in Facebook. It was like it was this login screen that told me I'd already done it and warned me if I did it again, they might have to close my account or block my account. Might not have anything to do with the fact I'm conservative, would it? Maybe. I mean, I'm more conservative than most, but I'm very liberal in certain aspects. You'll have to ask me about that. All right. Let's see. When you finish, would you send it to? Great, great. Thanks for your help. I'm not great with this. What? Oh, okay. When you finish, I'm talking to Johnny over here on the other side. Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, cool. Ditto. Ditto. So I had to type something back in an email. I'm not trying to ignore y'all. Did I say a thing come up? Hello from Los Angeles. It's Pablo. What's up, dude? Man, I haven't met you yet. You're welcome to come aboard if you'd like to say hi. How's it hanging, man? I'm gonna say I'm gonna throw you on the board. What's up? What's up? What's up? So I was just checking my email. Sorry, I had to send a message back to someone. I'm doing a little splash screen for a production we're doing tomorrow. Don't know if we'll be able to get John and Mike on here tomorrow, though we might. We might be able to do that tomorrow around 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. We have a couple of shows we're recording. Now, that's not to say you'll be able to meet the guests, but we might be able to bring the hosts out. Monday morning meetings. Can't join right now. All right, no problem, man. That's cool, Pablo. I understand. I totally get it. I'm one of those guys that has to do this too and tell people, sorry, you can't come on right now. Or I can't come on right now because I'm too busy. Yeah, I get it all the time. No, I appreciate you stopping in, though. I do. I have not met you, and I need to get together with obviously you and Pete so that I can talk a little bit of shop with you guys. I have not been out here enough lately. I think I've been a little shy. I don't know. I got all this other stuff going on, and when it's like come out to Haps, I'm like, yeah, I got to get out to Haps. I got to get out to Haps. All my friends are on Haps, so it's like, I guess I should come out here more. The reason I came out here today was to see what the deal was with the video I did the other night. I think it was Friday night or Saturday night that Facebook chopped it. They literally said I had a copyright infringement. I have no idea what I did. It could have been that I showed, I believe, a sketch of a TikTok video, just a short little clip of a TikTok video on a desktop share. And that might have been what got it. There might have been some music or something playing in the background that I wasn't aware of or didn't think about. So that's one thing. That's the only thing I can think of, though. So we'll have to take a look. What time Monday? Is it like 3 p.m., 12 p.m. Eastern? I need to know Eastern. Because I don't, but all my work is literally on the West Coast. So it's one of those things where you never know really one day to the next what time it is. I never know what time it is. So I'm going to do something here, bud. I'm going to fire up Call of Duty. I need to see what happens. I really do. I need to see. So I wanted to see if I could stream the game out. Monday morning, he said. Yeah, I didn't even catch that. Okay. Sorry about that, Pablo. So I'm just clearing my screen here up a little bit so I can bring up COD. Da, da, da. I don't even know if I have a desktop share open. Sure, I do. Okay, there we go. So let's get that going. I have to. I mean, I'm a big COD fan. If you haven't guessed, Call of Duty and Cold War right now. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna get into my BattleNet account first before I bring it up. Oh, do I have to do a screen share? No, I don't have to do a screen share. That's the cool thing. Watch this. Like some people do. I'm streaming from another device. Now, it may crash, just so you know this. I've had COD crash on me like 3 times in the last 2 days of updates. So let's head over here. I'm going to show you where we're at. You're going to probably lose me. Maybe I can make a little me. I'll make a mini me here somewhere. How's that? Why don't we do that? I will make a mini me. It's not that hard to do. Just I didn't have one ready, so I'll have to copy one over. Create me a little miniature output. The only thing I gotta make sure is, oh, are you getting an echo from me? You shouldn't. You will if you're on the other end. So I need to see how this is going to go. It shouldn't be echoing right now, but it could be. Is it? Test. No, it's not sending it back. That's good. Okay, cool. So let's get this going. I'm making my mini-me. Just hold on. I just got to make a smaller version of me is all. A real small version of me. I'm just going to do the head version. How does that sound? Just going to crop me down really small. I don't want to be in the way of the broadcast. It's hard to say where people put themselves nowadays in these screens. Everybody's a little bit different. Okay, let's do this. Overlay 1, that's me. How are we looking so far? We're looking pretty good. Okay, let's go. I just want to see how this handles it. I'm going across all channels here on Facebook and YouTube, Twitter. Oh, a couple others probably, I'm sure. I just want to see if it holds up. And which ones get booted and which ones don't. So here we go. See, I got it did not open or shut down properly last time I played. So we may run into an error or two. I don't know yet. Let's see how the audio rolls. Hoping that'll be okay. Okay, there we go. Should be getting audio here in just a second. And we're live. No, it's not going over. It's not refreshing the screen. This is what I hate about vMix. It's not very good at game streaming at all. This is one of those things you really kind of have to work with it on. All right, is it capturing it now? There we go. Okay, we're going to do a little multiplayer here real quick to see how this works. If you're not familiar with Call of Duty, this is a Blizzard game that was made years ago. It just keeps enhancing, keeps growing. If you see me rub my face, because my contacts are bugging the crap out of me right now. Looks like it's choking a little bit on this end. Maybe turn down some here. And I think, yeah, CPU overload. This thing can't take the stream and do it at the same time. Wow. Let's see something. So I had to check. Because I can stream with OBS, no problem. Let's see what it's doing. Hardware, resource-wise. Hey, Luke, what's going on, man? Just trying to see, yeah, right? Don't know why it's beating up this setup so bad. Checking performance already. It might just be it's crushing my Ethernet right now. Wife's watching the Roku out here. No, it's crushing my GPU, man. Wow. It's like literally smashing it at 97%. It shouldn't be that bad. All right, I'm going to have to take off some video here, probably, of me. I think it's the extra virtual one that I got running. Let me close that one. Get too many inputs going. Yeah, that's what it was. It was the virtual video input that I had running for my webcam. As soon as I got rid of that, it took away everything. So, like, if I were to just put myself on here, and that was weird. That's a good thing to know, though. Cool. So I'm just going to scale myself down. I made a virtual input of myself, which is to say I, like, duped up my video for my webcam. And when I did, it literally, like, raised my CPU level tremendously. So I'm just putting myself down here in the corner. We're going to go that way. So I'm using the same webcam, and I'm still peaking. Yeah, I'm peaking that CPU. Oh, there it goes into overload again. Let's try and close a few things here. I think it's going to stay that way for a bit, especially if I crank it up. Make sure I ain't got nothing else open here. I got a few things running. Let's see. Just going to tweak it before we go. What you got? What you got? Fire the count. What are you talking about, man? Shut up, Randy. All right, here we go. I think we're good. I just got to see if this will refresh. It's not refreshing real well on VMix. What is it? I'm telling you, OBS is so much better sometimes. So I'm going to take you out to Nuketown 84. If it shows my screen ever again. It's like it doesn't want to. Yeah, that's weird. It's just VMix is that way. I don't know why. Seems like you always gotta like refresh the freaking desktop. There it goes. Maybe. Let's see if this gets us in. Fire the timber. Man, you're so rude. Let's see what happens. Let me know if this thing blows. Oh no, see, I don't even see it over there. All I see is the front screen. I don't even see the secondary screen yet on VMix. It won't even play it out. It's so sad.
Capture the objective.
That's the only way literally, it's not even displaying the desktop capture proper. I'm already in the game. Hey, what's going on, man? So I'm going to close that desktop capture because it sucks. And I'm going to have to go NDI. So just give me a second here. That shouldn't even be an issue, Randy. I don't get it. It's just weird. Their local desktop capture just blows. It really does. Okay, this should be enough. Let's go with this one. That should be my main output. Get back in the game here. Oh no. Lame as hell. So what are you doing, Randy? You staying out of trouble with making beer? Or are they coming after you? They should be after you pretty soon, shouldn't they? Alright, let's see if an NDI feed will work. I'll put one. We'll go with display 1. There we go. Like what I'm seeing so far, I just got to bring it over onto the screen. I had to sign in first. Okay, this works much better. Yeah, it's going to be that. Have to be the way I got to go. Oh, really? What drive? Oh, you patched in your ZV1? Wow, that's interesting. But ice pick in the forehead. Yeah, that could work. It might. Hey, what's up, baby grind? What is it? What am I? FSG baby girls. Oh, I get it. Yeah, I see. I see how it is. All right, here we go. Looks like we got something now. That's my. So, Randy, you should come out and play some COD, man. I don't know why you don't. I gotta come play that Billions game. I've never tried that yet either. That just sounds cool. So we're in season 3 over at COD. I've been through season 1, 2, and 3. Well, actually, it goes back because this is season 3 of Cold War. If you were over at season 5, 6, and 7 for Modern Warfare, was another part of that. So let's go play some Nuketown. This is one of my favorite ones now. It used to be the map I hated the most. I don't know why. I think it was just because it was so tight. But now that I've been in it a while, it's actually one of my preferred maps to play. I see a lot of frame rate problems coming through here. Obviously, everything's smooth as it, or it's through VMix. Looks like it's through VMix. Or NDI, maybe. Just choking badly. This isn't even going to look good. I hate it to not look good. And I got all the newest drivers. I'm running a Ryzen 9 over here with 32 gig RAM, so shouldn't be the computer. I just tuned everything up recently, so you guys aren't going to get the best experience that you could here, obviously. I wish it were better for you. Just bring back any scary memories, maybe. Hopefully, as things balance out, it'll clean up a little bit. Oh, I didn't mute everybody, so you may hear other people that are tapped in on Xbox that I'm not in control of. They may have things to say that I might not say, but I can actually move them out here at some point, probably. We'll see how it goes. All right. I'm going to do a little capture the hill.
Domination.
We have 3 moves. A, B, C. We
Taking
got to
A.
hold all these points.
Take the objectives. A secure. We've pulled ahead. Enemy took Charlie.
I like this game. Let's see what
Taking Bravo.
Help me take this objective.
Oops. You hear that?
Got B? Huh?
I'm a goddamn.
B secure.
Touch that grenade on.
Losing B.
Look at it. Oh, you like this one? Come play. This is my favorite map now, too. I just think.
Enemy took Bravo. Taking Charlie. Securing B.
How does that not stun you? Fuck.
Corner. It's like I've never spawned there ever. Turn around backwards to get
Taking B.
Gas line placed.
We've fallen behind.
Swat.
Securing B. Double lockdown. Enemy spy plane inbound. Pull it together. We can still take this.
Armored
We're taking
Simtex.
control.
The audio.
Half time.
Fucking God, all y'all gotta do is push me fucking face.
That's all I got best play.
Don't know. I got to push me, push me.
Holy shit.
Alright, let's go B, 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 B. Person say A or whatever this is, C.
Seize the objectives. Securing C.
TACO, get a spy plane on
Hold
the
ahead.
Throwing stun.
Taking Bravo.
Spy plane establishing perimeter.
C secure. Enemy is down. E secure.
Spy plane mission
Boys.
time clock
Metallic
50%.
Simtex.
Throwing flash.
Where the fuck?
Hostile RCXD in your AO. Losing B.
Gas. I'm done. Get away.
Lost B. Enemy spy plane inbound. Strike inbound.
Simtex
Losing C. Hostile RCXD in your AO. Taking B.
So yeah, B.
Yes, go on the offensive. Taking C.
Objective
C
is
locked
secure.
down.
Repeat. Objective is secure.
Oh. An attack helicopter, let's fucking go.
This isn't working. We're behind.
Simtex A.
Almost secure.
Metallic Simtex.
Down B.
Losing B. Losing C. Pulling ahead. Hostile sentry turret active. Enemy is C. Securing
Simtex
Alpha.
Prime.
Losing the advantage.
good.
Fucking die.
Huh?
Taking Charlie. Hostile strafe run inbound. We lost B. Securing B.
Oh, can't believe these guys are so Come on.
Right above.
Fucking bad, dude.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your
Deploy
AO.
napalm strike.
Securing Bravo. Be locked down.
Orbit Simtex.
Losing Bravo. Enemy RCXD detected. Bravo. Enact CASEVAC protocols. Better we live to fight
That
another
kills.
day.
Fucking shit on the team. I
We're
don't even
gonna
care.
make them pay.
Absolutely sharded on these kids.
Later, bitches.
Wow, we got spanked. That's how it goes. All right, that was round one. What do you guys think? Did it even come through? Let's take a little break. Because if it doesn't, I'm not going to be able to do it that way. It just doesn't work well. Everything's lagging, obviously. Doesn't seem to lag at all over here, except for when I'm looking at it on the screen. So let's back out of here. I could try a different one. I want to see if it makes a difference. Yo, JS, what's up, buddy? Let me invite him in over here. I'm going to get back on screen. My buddy JS is in town. I got to find my video again, JS. Hold on. I had to really redo some weird things here just a bit ago. There we go. All right. I think he'll be coming.
Oh, there you are. Hi.
What's up, bud?
You look good. Very clear. Nice. Let me hear you speak and see how if there's a lag there on the audio.
There might. I don't think it's too bad. There's always a slight lag when I come out here to the screen, but not normally a sync issue.
Yeah, it's off quite a bit actually. Yeah, good second. How about me?
Is it really?
Yeah,
you're the same, I guess, when you think about it. But that's what I'm.
Watch.
Yeah, based on what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing on the HAPS output screen, that's what I would say is bad. Is an inch, a good second, or half a second anyway.
Yeah. So
that was one thing. That was one thing we didn't have a problem with was Blab. Everything was actual real time.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if on the front end coming in to HAPS, let's just say I can't do it with the YOLO box. There's other things I could do it with that I don't own, but let's just say I have a YOLO box or I've got a switcher or whatever, and I'm using that, and then I'm going USB out, and the the computer is seeing my signal just like it's a regular cam, like a regular webcam. If on the front end, I then put in 600 milliseconds or whatever, 700 milliseconds delay video over audio, it probably would be synced on here, I bet, for the viewer, for the most part.
You know what I'm seeing, though, is if you look at yourself, okay, I wish what they would do is just switch the videos, the little boxes for the big box. And
yes. Yeah, it's synced in the little box.
Yeah, that's the input. And I believe that there's it's a composite delay. I think all they're doing is they're taking those individual feeds and compositing them somewhere else for the output. And by doing that, they're creating that lag in the program that we see, even though what we should really be looking at are the real-time inputs that they have off to the side. If they made those the full display, then we could talk in real time without freaking out over what we're seeing. And then that little box, this is kind of how stage 10 works. They have a little box off to the side showing your program out, and that's it.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the little box now, and if you're off, or I'm off, it's by like
exactly. Nothing. So I would need to talk.
The problem is coming in here and doing a thing and then sending it out to YouTube. When I went back into YouTube, it was just. So I couldn't really do this for a live. Hey, Nazim, kifa, kisach.
Got him. Got him.
But if I went into any of the live things, then what's going to happen is on those live things, there's going to be a considerable lag, and I hate it, and I think other people do. It just looks really bad.
Yeah, but I think the thing you'd have to consider is if there's that much of a lag. Be mindful of the questions that are coming through, because they will come in probably 15 seconds after they hear something said.
Yeah.
And then as long as you hit, because I don't think there's so much delay going out to them.
But some of them are really weird, like Be Live. Like comments come in way later on a Be Live stream than I've noticed. But I guess that's because it's got a routine where it's picking them off. So I wonder how this works. If you go out live to Facebook and say YouTube, and people commenting from either of those places, it shows up in the HAPS, in the HAPS comments.
Yeah, I love that part about it, because you know where they're coming from. But I can see them being delayed.
But they're on Be Live and a few others. There's like a major delay. It can be 5 minutes.
There? Really?
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if Facebook really messed around with all of that access to the API when they started getting concerned over people using their name and their picture and stuff like that. That it caused a delay in the time. I really don't know. All I know is I've been seeing some other things happening that might be connecting to Facebook here soon too, because Vidpresso changed their whole back end around again, it looks like, or they're going to.
Oh yeah, I haven't even been playing with that. Hey,
that's live producer now, JS. That's all it is. What's up, Nazim?
How you guys doing?
Good. We just started.
I'm kind of done with my real work for the day, if you will.
Right.
And so I'm going to be basically, if you look over there, what's going on? Let's see if we can direct your.
Nice.
That?
Put your studio back together. Good.
So that is going to be hopefully 4 inputs, HDMI inputs, 4 or 5 HDMI inputs, with 2 to 3 of them just on an HDMI switcher, and then all that stuff is going into the YOLO box. Then I've got a little cable that basically is going to let me use my old iPad, both as an input for the microphone and as a soundboard. So I wouldn't even need a mixer, probably.
Probably not. I gotta move my stuff.
Yeah, so I don't even need to use a mixer if that's all I'm going to do is use the soundboard from the iPad, and then also just plug in a little 3.5, lab mic or something like that.
Yeah.
And then that's going into the YOLO box. And then I've got 3 or 4 other virtual cameras that are going in, basically old computers that are coming in that I can use, to show video or whatever, if I want to do a screen share or something like that. Then I'm going to come out, HDMI, go into the Elgato USB capture, and then come in. And then the idea would be is to come into here and do my whatever it is that I'm doing in here, and then to go out from here to all the multiple points that I want to do live broadcasts to.
Oh, we got Preto in the house too. My God, this is a
Johnny Preto.
This is a box of trouble waiting to be opened.
You will be invited. Do not be afraid of this technology. It is not a gypsy. It is not a gypsy.
I sent him an invite already.
Oh my God! Wait a second.
I think I did. I sent him another one just in case.
How did he know we were here?
I'm broadcasting to like 10 locations. So.
Oh, okay. Are you using the HAPS broadcaster to do that?
Yeah. That seems to work pretty good. But I was just telling everybody before you showed up, I broadcast out late at night on Friday or Saturday. I was just out by myself, and I got to
send Preto an invite so he can see the little red.
I did.
Yeah, just click on join. Up on the top, it should say join broadcast.
Yeah, he needs to find himself.
Yeah, join broadcast.
Excuse me, I got a bug in my throat.
Click on the joining the broadcast thing. Yeah.
I got to turn on my pretty little lights in the back. Wait.
So, how many of your how many things are you going to that are RTMP?
I don't have any RTMPs out. I have like 6. Well, what do I have going? I have 8 feeds running right now, and those are all going out to Twitter. I have 6 to Facebook, 1 to YouTube, and 1 to Twitch. So they seem to all be flowing pretty well. There's one account that I have on Facebook that it never seems to want to start on, and I'm not sure why.
Business account or personal account?
This is they're all pages basically, plus my personal account. So it is coming out through my main page.
Look, there he is.
He made it. The big boy made it. Let's box him in here. There we go.
The king of
Look at Johnny Preto. What are you doing? Oh, you're playing Hollywood the Square, is it?
He seems to be.
I'll turn that off.
He's got his OBS set up. There you go.
That's telling
I like that layout you did. That was a good layout for demo of OBS.
I had to switch from Safari over to Chrome. It didn't like Safari.
That's pretty
That
much
is happening a lot, my friend. A lot lately.
Hey, John.
People on Macintosh.
Long time no see.
What's up, Nazim?
Decent. No complaints.
How do I change the speakers on here?
Down at the bottom.
Can you hear me? My mic? Did my mic go out?
No, I can hear you.
No, you're here.
Oh, okay.
You know,
I just got
I got a phone call and my volume dropped for some strange reason.
There's been a torrent of people working on Macs lately that are having massive and varied complications with Safari.
Really?
Crashing, browser plugins not working, audio not working properly, video not working, all kinds of stuff. And
try rotating your phone, Nazim. Rotate your phone, Nazim.
I was on something the other. Oh yeah, what was I trying? I was trying out something. I can't remember, my earbuds or whatever, and it was not working well, and I had to switch over to Chrome. On
your phone, Nazim, it'll look better. You'll be able to fit in
my iPad. So on the iPad, it's got problems too. I wonder if it's got problems. Safari's got problems on the PC. Do many people use Safari on the PC?
Yeah, well, we had problems the other day, and I was told in one of the sites I was on that it worked great with Safari, and when I went in with Safari, it didn't work at all. So I don't know if they've got some other WebRTC bugs again, like they started with, but not. Hey, there we go. Now see how much better that looks, Nazim?
What?
Fit right in
where?
He was vertical on his phone in a foursquare, and it just doesn't.
So he
fit.
looks like I usually look. I'm downstairs though in the master rig, and then this is my job for later, John. See, this is what I got to deal with. Not that. Where is it? There.
It's over there. There it is.
There.
He's got his 2U up and running. Look out.
So yeah, I got. But it's weird. I don't understand why there's all these HDMI's in and that are not taking audio from the cameras.
Is this going to become an office hours? Because if not, I'm going to sleep.
Because if not, you want it to be in office hours, or?
I don't think he wants to talk tech, is what he's saying.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
You guys can do all the tech you want.
Well, thanks, Nazim. I appreciate you coming on to my show and telling me what I can and cannot broadcast.
I wanted to talk about Elon Musk on SNL.
Sorry.
I haven't watched it, but most of the people that I know that watched it said it set a new low point for SNL in their opinion.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
I thought he was very strange.
Yeah.
Isn't he always? I always think he's a little
He is
strange.
very strange. The guy's whatever. He's dyslexic, and he's I don't know. There's like a whole bunch of things that are wrong with him.
Hey,
I think
Lord,
the monologue he was like acting weird. It's like, dude, just stay still for a second.
Did he buy what's his name? Michael Jackson's hyperbolic chamber or something? I don't
really.
It's just
what's Dogecoin at right now? Should be up over $1, isn't it?
It crashed.
Did it? I was wondering when it would crash.
You mentioned it crashed, but my Ethereum went off the roof.
This is like joining for the first time.
Let's see.
Hitting buttons and log
Dogecoin
off.
price is
I know John's not going to like Haps at all. I know that.
59 cents, and now it's at 4.6 cents.
Really?
Yeah. Now I want to look at VeChain.
No, Ethereum
So
went up.
VeChain, it's the same at 23 cents. I got in at a little under 19. And then what's the other one that I've got is it's something chain, and I can't remember what it's called now. Link chain. Where is Link chain? This is another one that you guys will remember. I told everybody like months ago, get on Link chain or Chainlink price. And
isn't that the brand of a router?
So
seems like it should be.
Yeah, had you bought it when I suggested, it's at $52 now, and when I suggested buying it, it was at 23.
Wow.
So yeah, Chainlink.
I think I've got some Chainlink on my Coinbase account, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was talking to people a lot about it. I said you should buy it.
I should go look. So how do you like that YOLO? Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Nancy.
All right. I spent 2 hours talking to my best friend from college in Miami, and he's decided he's leaving Miami. He's moving to Portugal.
He feels Portugal's better than Miami? That's understandable.
He told me that the properties in Miami are off the roof. You cannot afford them anymore.
Yeah, you can't buy property hardly anywhere.
Which is
right
funny
now.
because it's been so cyclical there. I had a condo there back in the 70s that I bought.
The 70s was a different story. Today, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, and then, well, it's a long story about the condo. I won't go into it, but my family ripped me off on it. But it was originally like $38,000, and by the time it sold for like $280. Mm-hmm. And now I think you can buy Well, they tore down that whole area and they put up new condos. And the new condos, when they put them up in 2011, they were going for like 180 to 260 or something like that. And now I'm being told they're like $500,000.
Wow.
Exactly.
Well, we could probably get a lot for our place here on the river, but for what little we paid for it and whether or not we could even find another place right now
That's
is
the
the big
problem.
thing.
That's the
You can't
problem.
find a place.
So,
You sell your property for $1 million and then you find something for it's like you're like, what?
but here's the thing on Zillow right now. Zillow doesn't even show that we have this, 2,200 square feet of office basement. It doesn't show the fixed backyard or any of this stuff. And yet we're still being shown at around $1.3 million. And we're being told the overs on, if we asked a Zillow 1.3, we would probably get offers of up to 1.5 potentially.
Oh, yeah, they're overbidding everywhere. They're literally throwing another 10 grand on every offer.
But then the realtor said,
either out of country or buying us out or something else is going on.
Realtor said there's no real comps on your house. And this is a friend of mine. They took a look at it and said, yeah, probably if somebody came in here and took a look at it, they might bid 1.8 or 1.9 because you have all the space all the basement space. Just so you guys know, if you rip up the basement floor and go down 1.5 feet,
you'll find
you now can have totally legal. The whole basement can be legal living space.
Oh yeah.
It's expandable.
Yeah, and that process of ripping up the floor, we had somebody check on it, and it could be done as cheaply as like 16 grand. So imagine for $16,000, you could actually increase living space, legal living space. Well, you'd have to put some walls up and things like that, but let's just say 30 grand. You increase the legal living space by about 1,100 square feet.
Yeah, I would believe that. I've got a sun porch I've got to turn into livable space here this summer because it's not insulated and it's basically a one season room right now. It works in the fall and spring, but not to the capability we would want. So I'm going to tear out all the aluminum.
I got a big question for you big experts over in the USA. Is this a bubble or is this just going to keep going?
What is you referring to? There's a lot that could be stuffed into that. The bubble for real estate?
It's all a bubble. Nazim, it's all a bubble. Every part of it is a bubble.
Yeah, exactly. It's all going to pop at some point. It's just
the economy right now is being held up by like noble gases or helium or something. It is crazy.
Yes, this is the geriatric ward.
Really appreciate the uplifting comment of the evening.
You know what's popping up?
Some applesauce.
Our economy here, JS?
Silver. Yeah, that's why.
People moving from California to Nevada.
That's true.
Right.
That is true.
Yeah, and they're also going to Austin. Sure. Austin is already priced out.
Yep. And a lot of places are.
Now the people from California are pointing at Miami now.
Did you see what Lindsay called us?
Yeah.
The geriatric
I know.
ward.
I didn't appreciate I take that personal.
Yeah, I'm kind of amazed that none of us has actually had to get up and pee yet.
I'm the youngest one.
I peed right before we got on.
Oh, okay. There you go. But yeah, here's the funny thing.
I gotta pee. Wait, I'll be right back.
In Asheville, the property that I was looking at buying, now it's like rock musicians now own a lot of the units in these two downtown buildings. But 9 years ago, when I was looking at it for investment purposes, it was nice, but they wanted like 350 grand for it, which was a lot for the Asheville market. It's now 1.2 million. Yeah, wow. In 11 years.
That's a big jump.
That's incredible.
Because people are saying, "Oh, look what I can buy in California for 1.2 million," and then they go somewhere else, and there's going to be a minimal amount of like really incredible units of something available, and people are going to price them to be attractive to somebody who's used to California pricing.
Yeah, and that's something that I will never get used to. I still, when my wife and I sit and watch DIY shows on cable, which we do often, that's pretty much all we ever watch on television if we do watch TV, is that and a rom-com now and then,
Yeah,
is
I
the
watch
fact
a lot
that it's just, I look at them, they go to redo this house, and it's like, in this part of the state, we could literally buy a house for what they build a garage for, and it would be a 2,500 square foot home, literally furnished. And it's like how people can spend that kind of money, top dollar, like $500,000 for a 1-bedroom 900 square foot apartment, just boggles my mind. I cannot even fathom that kind of thinking. I just can't fathom that kind of thinking. It just doesn't make sense.
That's cheap for here.
Location.
Yeah, but
like if you buy a house in Venice with a basement, you can get it pretty cheap, I understand.
Yeah, that's what I hear. They're giving away houses over by him. Aren't they still giving them away, Nazim?
Those Venice.
Oh, in Italy.
Yeah, Italy's giving away property to Americans if they want to come over there.
Yeah, because we're running out of the birth rate is low over here.
Yeah,
but you got to fix them.
Yeah,
there's a really good video, by the way, on YouTube. You would like it, Nazim. Rick Wakeman. Remember Rick Wakeman, the keyboardist for Yes?
Yeah, for Yes.
He's now like old, fat, with a big gray beard and gray hair, and he's doing this. He's wandering all over Venice, talking about Vivaldi.
Devolving?
Really?
Vivaldi, the guy who wrote The Four Seasons.
I want to see that.
The Four Seasons is considered the first piece of rock and roll ever written. It was written in 1736 or something like that, I think.
Nice.
Do you know that Rick Wakeman? I got the story. You know the story with Rick Wakeman. Rick Wakeman. Wait a second. Apart from Yes, was also the keyboard player for David Bowie.
Did he really?
On the early Bowie albums, he played on them.
He was a studio musician.
I would not know this. We may be doing a Yes tune on Office Hours coming up. Two songs.
A what?
A Yes tune. We may be doing a Yes tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played with Bowie on his 1971 album Hunky Dory.
There you go.
But he had some pretty good solo albums.
I'm a huge Yes fan.
I really liked Rick Wakeman's Journey to the Center of the Earth, which a lot of people didn't, but I was a big fan of that. Yeah.
Did my video just stall over there? Did you guys witness that?
It's really becoming geriatric when we talk about Yes in the 1970s.
You want to hear a funny story? So I was working in New York. I was kind of junior at the time, but working in New York for producing shows, And I was actually in a room where there was talk. Rick Wakeman, Keith Emerson, Billy Preston, and the other guy, and a fourth guy, I can't remember, but also huge keyboardist. We're all in the room, and what they wanted to do was they wanted to do this huge concert with all four of them in what do you call it, in the round. Four keyboards, piano set up in the round, playing varieties of their own music, classical music, and stuff like that. It never got off the ground, but boy, it sure would have been great.
Yeah.
I just want to tell Walt Hollick he can suck my fucking dick.
Okay.
Don't come over there and fucking kick the broom out of your hands, huh? When you're working? All right, Walt?
Didn't see that one happen. I didn't see
people in the chat room. I'm sorry, Bite me.
Jesus Christ, JS,
I
relax.
think he struck a nerve or something, Walt.
No, he's like a little annoying little fucking gnat over there on the side.
Man, no, he's a nice guy. Walt's a nice guy. Come on.
Like a little
I don't know
gnat.
what's going on. I guess I don't see Walt.
No, it's just annoying.
So
Used to people treating me with respect. Why don't you fucking Google me, Walt, and see what I fucking done in my life before you act like a little annoying prick, okay? Please.
Gotta love these places.
That's all right.
Okay.
God, flashback of Blab there for a minute, I think.
No, it's annoying. It's annoying. I'm trying to be nice to people.
Dude,
I try inclusive. And is it moving the conversation? Is it helping things? No, it's not.
Probably not.
Name drop much. It's what I fucking do in my life. You could talk about fucking cleaning up vomit, Walt, if that, because that's probably what you do. But, this is what I do. Fucking people.
That first day I came out on Haps, I think I was invited into Sid's show. You were on it that day. And that one, it wasn't Helen Giglio. It was some other Helen from somewhere in Australia.
Wallace?
From Australia.
Oh, not the one from Scotland.
Giving me a hard time. It could have been, I guess. No, she was from the UK, I think. Yeah. Gave me a hard time for saying the wrong thing about Australia versus Britain and gun laws or whatever. I didn't really care about the content because the context didn't matter. So I just kind of the same attitude. I get annoyed with people, and I'm not pointing fingers at anybody right now, but when it comes to what JS is saying is trying to have a conversation online like this with people you don't know. It doesn't start out well when the first thing we do to each other is criticize or be very critical with one another, especially in this kind of platform.
Well, people reach out to me every day for help, for support, for things like that. Exactly. And I try to give it. I am a very available person. Whatever it is, if I think that I can help people through, making. Oh, speaking of which, did John Ferreira ever fucking get a hold of you?
Negative.
Fucking dick. All right. See, even people I like, even people I do business with, I'll send them an email and say, why the hell didn't you get back to a guy that wants to potentially enter into a major money-making deal with you? Why?
Right.
I don't get people.
We don't.
He went back to me and says, yes, please, I would love for you to connect me with them.
Yeah, we see it all the time. I used to hire people at the detail shop, and I would get them into an interview. I made my interviews very short and sweet. They took 20 minutes, and if I knew you were going to get hired, you were going to get hired. And I would hire them based on what they told me they said they would do. Yeah, I'll be there. I'm excited. This is going to be great. They wouldn't even show up the next morning. It's really?
Let me talk to you about LA.
I don't get it. You want a job?
I'll try not to drop any names here, but as you know, I used to have to fly back and forth from here to LA for work.
Yeah.
And so the guy that I was working for in LA, he would set up as many appointments as he could for me. I'd usually fly in on a Thursday night. We do appointments Friday, Saturday, Sunday, have a little fun. Monday appointments, and I'd fly out either Monday night or Tuesday morning. So it was really important to call Thursday and just double confirm all the appointments, which have already been confirmed. Okay, just double checking. I've got my, he would call, he would have the secretary call. We have Mr. Gilbert's coming in specifically for this meeting. Okay, great. Then the next day we go out to the meeting, we show up. Who are you? What are you doing here? What the hell?
Don't even know you're coming. Yeah.
Yeah, and I have to tell you, this didn't happen just with isolated cases. This happened probably a good third of the time. And if you're working in Southern California, you're covering huge distances. You could be going from, the city of Los Angeles all the way to, practically San Diego in a day, to catch a meeting,
Yep.
2 hours each way or 2.5 hours each way.
Yeah, we don't do much like traveling to the UP to make meetings nowadays in these areas. It's specific. I mean, literally here in Michigan, which we do this way, other hand always. The big hub is here. Most of what takes place in the state of Michigan is all down here. You get some activity. Detroit area is really the heel of your palm. That area right there and the heel of your palm is where all, because this is where Windsor connects to Detroit, is like right here.
Oh, okay.
And that's it. And that's where the tunnel is located. It's kind of on about that angle where my finger was, like that, going into Windsor. And then Lansing being right in the middle of the hand south isn't really a big area for development. It's mostly an older city that is just a political hub, really. It's got some manufacturing over there, but that's about it. It's mostly a retail area.
Way back. I was working with a company, with a group, and they were looking at going in and doing all this development around the Lansing area. It was amazing. It was
Automation Alley is like Auburn Hills, where the Chrysler Tech Center is at now. That's I-75 and University Drive is about where M59, which goes, that's the median line that kind of, it's not the median line. 8 Mile, if you don't know this, 8 Mile Road is the median line in Michigan that runs pretty much into Wisconsin through into Chicago, if you were to follow the median lines. That's how they established the state territory lines when they were putting them together. So that's where you can kind of determine where most of the development's at. It's going to be north of 8 Mile now and south of, say,
people crossing the border basically to get goods and services, or
no, it's the other way around, guy. The people of Canada wish they were here right now. They are putting flags up on the other side of the Windsor River or the Detroit River asking for our help because they don't know.
Oh, right, because they can't get out of there. But before COVID, though, were people heading over to Canada mostly to try and get
we go there because the fair price. Yeah, we get up to sometimes 30% exchange rate with Canada. So
who's here? Patricia Murray.
Hey, what's up? So yeah, I can come down to that.
I gotta subscribe to her.
Yeah, so there's always the exchange that you can make money at. Sarnia being across from Port Huron, which is literally like right here out of the thumb and extends into Sarnia and Canada. Otherwise,
have you done your vaccines?
Me? No, never.
You're not going to do it?
Why is the chat on the wrong side of the interface? Yeah, that is kind of a good question.
Boy, I'm not used to the chat on the left. It just
I
doesn't.
know, I'm not either.
They maybe just did it to be contrary. I don't really know.
They did, yeah. Oh, I'm on Wi-Fi. Let me turn that off.
Because everybody seems to be on chat.
I want a platform that lets you drag and drop stuff wherever you want.
New Samsung phone. This is the S21.
Oh, you bought one, huh? That's got the HDMI output?
It's got a USB output. It does have wireless HDMI, but this has a USB here, and then you can connect this up to a lot of different peripherals and different devices. So I can hook this up to, it's a USB hub basically that has an HDMI port on it, and I can go HDMI out from there to my monitor, and I can hook up a mouse and a keyboard, and basically use this like a regular computer.
So chuck your computer, JS. Forget about it.
What?
Chuck your computer.
Chuck the computer, he says.
Just chuck it.
You know what? Hey Patricia, I use my iPad for probably 80% of what I do. 80% of what I do is done on the iPad.
There she is. What's up, Patricia?
Doing great. How about you?
We're good. We're good. I started a broadcast about an hour or so ago, and all these people showed up.
What is it you're trying to break?
Who's drinking what?
What are you trying to break?
Oh, I was trying to break it with... No, I was playing...
Apps, which is easy.
No. Yeah, we did
Yes,
already.
dude.
I came out with Call of Duty to see if I could stream through vMix into the system and whether it would lag or not, and I couldn't even get a stream out. It was so bad. So.
Oh, okay. But you were doing some other stuff there. What was the frame rates like on that? Good?
I didn't check the frame rates. They were so bad. It was just lame. I had to shut it off after my first session because I couldn't keep up with the video playback that I was getting. Usually I don't have a problem with that. Well, thanks,
Hey,
Carinder.
Carinder, what's up?
Carinder, how the hell are you, Carinder? By the way, you guys know on
what have you been up to?
On Clubhouse, by the way, you can get in now with an Android.
Okay.
Oh Jesus! I'm gonna open a bottle of champagne.
Do you have an invite or you need one, Nazim?
The bottle of champagne or?
Oh, invite. Do you need an invite?
I know I do. I've stayed
I
away.
don't think anyone's given me one. I didn't take it because I mean it's like Pal Talk. I was around Pal Talk back in what?
If anybody wants one,
98.
I'll be
It's the
right
same
back.
thing.
Send me one in DM, JS. But I've got so many things to do that if I add Clubhouse to my system, it's gonna be like
He'll never wear clothes if you put him in Clubhouse.
exactly, and that's dangerous.
Yeah, Nazim will be shirtless for the rest of the year if we get him on Clubhouse. So what are you up to, Skywriter? What's happening in North Carolina over there?
Not a whole lot.
Tell us.
Open up in June 1st.
They're opening up June 1st?
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yes, I would be. That's awesome. Good to hear. So have you been struck down business-wise through all this crap, or did you manage to stay afloat?
No advertising. So it's a struggle.
That's good.
But all of a sudden, I'm real popular as a DJ because all this pent-up cabin fever.
Yeah.
So I've already booked, half a dozen parties already.
Have you? We didn't get stuck as bad as a lot of people, I don't think. Did you find yourself like feeling like you were always having to stay home, or did you get out like you needed stuff when you needed stuff? Did you just go do what you needed to, or?
I only went grocery shopping, and then there are 3 96-year-old ladies that I try to help, like my cousin, godmother, and my play aunt. Yep. So I'll shop for them. But otherwise, I pretty much stay home. But now that I've been vaccinated, the world's my oyster.
Yeah, should be.
Did you get a fever?
Oh, no.
I got a fever the day afterwards. That was it.
Did you?
I got some cowbell for you, Nazim.
You got some what?
Cowbell.
Oh, listen, if I don't get vaccinated, I can't travel to see my mom. So that's
no, that's right.
Well, yeah, get vaccinated. What the fuck?
That's what I did. Yeah,
he did.
Because if not,
he did.
It's like over here. It's like that.
Yeah.
I'm not an anti-vaxxer, but I'm not a happy person getting vaccines.
Hey, now,
yeah.
Do you live?
No, well, you're fine.
I saw those YouTube videos where they were selling Italian houses for like a couple of dollars.
I know. Everybody asked me about this. Basically, it's true. You can buy these houses, but there's always there's a couple of clauses. You have to fix them in a 2-year time frame, and you have to somehow promise that you're going to live in the town, not that you're going to be investing from abroad and renting it out.
Right. Yeah.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
I just don't know what to say anymore. honestly, the state of Michigan is still on the tightest lockdown of the entire country.
No, we're opening up. Over here, they're opening.
No, our state of Michigan is still on the tightest lockdown of the entire country.
Each state does it differently.
Yeah, and that's the problem.
Well, I mean, what is it you can't do, Leland?
What's that?
Can you go to the movies?
Oh, I can do pretty much whatever I want. I'm a free citizen that lives in a constitutional republic, so I'm not worried about my freedoms. I'm more concerned, with people's fear levels right now. I'm not concerned at all with my freedoms. I'm done with people being scared. I really am. It's a sad state of affairs.
What people have to do is turn off the damn television. That's what they
Yeah,
need to do.
I agree. Most people
I
don't
think
do
it's
that.
fair. I just think it's just being practical. Just don't want to die. That's all. No big deal.
Yeah,
Congrats,
it's more of
Walt.
a,
That's good.
if you see what's being taught in the schools right now, thanks to this effort, it's not a pretty sight. I've got videos most people wouldn't want to see right now. But I'll be out here talking about a lot of that
I
stuff,
heard the
so
situation
you'll see more
is very
about it.
bad in Canada.
Yeah. Ireland got lifted, Walt? Cool. Glad to hear it.
I use the term.
Angela, thanks for subscribing, guys.
I'm going to head off to bed because I need my beauty sleep.
What time
Don't
is
we
it?
all? He's 7 hours ahead, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, but I gotta I gotta send some emails before I go to sleep.
Do you?
Gotta do a little bit of work.
Well, you do that. I'll be sure to catch. Are you going?
Hey, there's Helen here.
Helen,
Yeah,
hey.
yeah.
Helen, wow.
Babos, whoop whoop.
Hello, whoop whoop.
See if she wants to come in.
Nazim's got to go talk to his Ukrainian mail order bride.
Where is she?
Right.
In Ukraine.
Oh no, I thought she was here somewhere.
Yeah,
No, you know, I haven't been to this house in quite a while, and the seagulls did another nest this year, and I got the little babies knocking on the glass.
Aww.
Aren't those the ones that shit all over the place?
That's
I know, but
wild.
what can I do? Can't do that.
Who we got? Who we got?
I'm going to invite them in for a little nightcap.
Seagull Parmigiana.
Look what I just found, Greta.
What in the world?
It's just sitting on a shelf somewhere. I totally forgot I had it.
Is it for sale?
Is it for sale? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking for an interface right now. I was looking at that new Behringer.
Everything JS has is for sale. He can just send it.
This is the ultralight MK3 hybrid. This thing's pretty freaking cool. It has 10 inputs. See on the back, 10.
Oh, it's a full mixer? I thought it was a small little interface board.
It's tiny. It's not tiny, but it's small. But it has you can have, what does it have? It has 10 quarter-inch ins. It's got SPDIF in and out.
But no XLR. That's just everything else.
What's the?
It has XLR. One XLR in.
I'm looking at that new Behringer 4x4 that's out, but it's dirt cheap. And it's
this thing I think retails for around $700 or $800.
Yeah, I figured that.
Is that a Motu? Janice?
Yeah. What do you want for
Can
it?
I ask a personal question before I leave?
No.
Can somebody explain to me why Colin does never want to come into a HAPS, even if you guys are in it?
Colin doesn't go on anything.
Colin's playing with his dog.
The dog.
Yeah.
So he's basically puppy whipped.
He doesn't want you to know he has peanut butter on his balls at the time. So.
Oh, jeez.
So if you go to Motu's site, the first thing that comes up is the Ultralight Mark V, JS.
I was just kidding.
Hey, Luke, what's up?
This is the Ultralight 3.
Bye, Patricia. Patricia, super great. I subscribe to you. Super great seeing you here.
Oh, are you leaving us already? You can't take this big cluster.
I am. I wasn't joking.
I'm just messing with you, Patricia.
I would prefer to skip JS's unboxing session. You know,
I'm not going to unbox anything. I'm not unboxing anything.
Well, I hope to see some more of your stuff.
Cleaning up and going through things, and then I think I'm also going to sell this probably at some point.
Patricia, do you come out here every day to broadcast? See you, Nazim. Well, he's bending over doing things that we don't really need to see. Would you? Are you out here every day broadcasting, Patricia? Oh, he's got the Ultra Studio 4K.
Ooh. Actually, no. I do have a daily show, but I'm still using StreamYard, going to Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. I've only done a couple of tap shows, just a couple.
Mm-hmm. I can see why you don't come out here. I'm having a problem with your audio anyway, so it's obviously something in the system. Are you just on a laptop today?
Yeah, just a laptop. Should I grab my...
No, that's fine. I was just curious what it might have been. It's not you. It's the system pickup and the way it works it. So you selling that too, JS? Patricia might need one for her new show.
Yeah,
but you're out here
too. I don't know.
But you're out here at least every week, Patricia, because I'd like to come out and see you some more. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I should probably hop on taps every week. I should. I'm getting used to the layout.
I can understand being out here to broadcast is a little tricky compared to others. I think it's getting back to the grassroots thing that I like about it, that I enjoy. This, like, we had the opportunity today for me, John, JS, and Nazim to get back together. I haven't talked to these guys one-on-one, except for John, in probably months. And I fire up one live stream, and here they all are, all of a sudden, right here.
Well, I suggest that you sign on to have every day, because once you cross the 30-day threshold, 30 days in a row, you start getting coins. And I love giving coins away to people. So I think I'm 109 days in a row, opening hats.
See, now I can't post yet. Can you post to the system? Because I can't be like sharing images and links and things yet. They cut us all off as new broadcasters that weren't here when they first started. They had a big problem with trolls and things, so they had to lock it down. So if you like go to post on the main feed, I can't. The only thing I can do is live stream. If you've been here longer than me, you may be able to do other things that I can't.
Wow. I didn't know they had troll problems.
Need my VIP? Yeah, I probably should.
You can't do intros or things like that either? Intro videos? Or
I can do the intro video. Okay, you've been here 90 days and you can? All right, so I think it must be 3 months then or something. Or two. It's either 60 days or 90 days. Well, I could show you.
Because I can do it.
Well, you've been here longer than most of us, I think. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
I told someone recently that they were Gilberting, and they had no idea what I was talking about.
Take them to the Urban Dictionary. There is actually an entry in the Urban Dictionary.
I was sitting in an audience in a clubhouse room a couple of weeks ago, and somebody was talking, and it was warbly. And another person in the room, and I didn't know either of these people, said, "Hey, you're Gilberting."
Now you're famous.
Oh, I made him famous all the time with that post because
we're going to put that on your tombstone, JS.
He's Gilberting. Still Gilberting.
Gilberting has ceased.
It's right here. Check it out. If you can see it, let me put myself in the main screen here. There it is in the Urban Dictionary. Gilberting, top definition, the distorted audio sound that occurs when one has connectivity or performance issues during live streaming or video recording. It was named after J.S. Gilbert, a live streamer who often had this issue and thus became known for it. People all over the web now use this term.
No way.
Oh, yeah. It's been there for a while, guys. I think it's hilarious.
That's a good, very well-written definition.
Guess who wrote it?
I know who wrote it.
I do too. Did you see it? It was on the screen.
Yeah, no. I think I was on Blab when she wrote it.
Yep. JS, do you know?
Angel did.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Angel TV. Angel Hill TV.
I think we were on a Blab when she did it, JS. She came into our room and showed us.
She's like Canadian,
right? Does this look familiar, children?
She's in Toronto, I think.
What is it? I can't tell.
It's a mini XLR or something. No, it's
the recommended after hours.
Oh yeah, he bought the headset Colin recommended from him. That was the first after hours one that we had. The Poland or whatever, Polson.
I'm gonna stick this in
the pile mic. But you know, there's an actual term that was brought up during our band sessions for OH this last week that the audio engineer calls that cackling. That's what the actual technical term is, and it'll show up in the behind the scenes video that I put together for the band footage on that. Should be kind of cool.
Okay, now I got to find a 3.5 input microphone and see if this will work.
And here he goes. What you building over there, JS?
So how is
Yeah,
your Christian.com doing?
Oh, Christian.com, is that what you said?
Yeah, that's exactly.
You'll have to ask John that one. I think that's what you were doing. He's taking his mic. He's got his shirt on. Here, let's see. Can I put him on the screen? Here. I got to learn how to use this thing anyway. There it is. It's got Christian.com on the shirt. Like a big boy. Yeah. It keeps it. What now is part of the website? I mean, you can go check out the website. It's out there.
I signed an operating agreement with the local preacher, and they're trying to get things going. They're trying to raise money to pay me, but they haven't so far.
That's one of those things. Surprised you don't go to like what's his name? Who's the big guy that's out there all the time on his big mega church?
Yeah, but I don't want it. I don't want a famous guy like that.
Then take it to like the Roman Catholic Church. Why wouldn't they? They've got big coffers.
They do.
Just saying. It's just odd to me that they didn't own it long before that. I mean,
it's true.
It's
Where's my little microphone? Margie, where's my balls? Margie.
I'm gonna have to roll out of here pretty soon, folks.
Yeah, I gotta go too.
What are you working on?
I'm doing a quote for Paul. We got 2 Schwab deals back to back.
Really?
Yeah, in fact, you might have to be back up to Doug.
Yeah, that's fine. I gotta just keep in mind I've got 2 records for PZ tomorrow at 4 and 6, and then I've got a charity event for Children's Cancer Hospital on the 19th. And then we've got another broadcast set up for more records on the 20th. So this next week and a half, I'm kind of during the day anyway, not so much at night. So let me know the times ahead of time.
The event's on the 26th.
Hey, Leland.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I should be open then.
Leland, how does PZ make money from what he does, those things with Walt and stuff, to pay you?
They're not. We're just working together. I'm just playing for them.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Basically, what's going on is I donate time to them. I'm doing a little bit of, palm greasing with those guys, and they're celebrity friends right now. Joey Galasso is the one maintaining the talent management, so he's the one getting all of the people to show up, and we just basically, I built him a set for the hardware he gave me.
Yeah.
And then I just hang out with those guys. It's fun. So I enjoy it. But he's paying me for the Children's Hospital because we have a DJ coming. So that's going to be
Joey G. I got good hair.
That's Andy's right there. Here, go like this. This is John. Here's John.
Hey, pal. I guess you should have paid your gas bill. Wow, you're good. I didn't even see your lips moving. Hey, nice shirt, pal. When did the clown die? Hey, thanks for buying the Andy doll. Sucker!
I like that.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, that's Johnny. If you haven't seen who Johnny is, he's America's Got Talent season finalist for season 7. He's a mentalist, ventriloquist, comedian. Did a spiel in front of Howie Mandel, Howard Stern, and Mrs. Ozzy Osbourne. And it was him doing puppeteering through a video screen of all of them looking like they were their faces, his dummies. And he was doing it through the TV. It was really pretty funny. Yeah, check it out. All right, folks. I think I'm going to wrap it up if no one has anything else to say right away. And JS, I do want to... Oh, he was looking for something. There it is. What do you got?
Should I sell this?
The mark of quality. The Shure... What is it? Like the original SM58? The first one ever made? Could it be? Oh, he's got the old radio broadcast room mic.
This is taken from the old CBS broadcasting studio in New York. This is model number 333 of the Shure Brothers ribbon microphone. This is cool. And this is the one that has the there's a dial right there.
Oh,
right there. And
For a
it's
little-
got, you twist it one way with the screwdriver, it's for music, and the other way for voice.
Does it
Oh,
sound
wow.
like the old what they call those when I went to the movie theaters?
That's what they used for the H.G. Well broadcast, wasn't it?
Dun, 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 dun. They're pushing them back, pushing them back. Our boys have taken Normandy by storm.
Yeah. But isn't that the same mic used that H.G. Wells did for the War of the Worlds broadcast?
No,
Same kind of mic?
He did that on an RCA 77.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What they call those newsgrams or something?
The news tunes talking to
newsreel news.
It's world news reel or something. Yeah.
Okay,
It's going to pull out the Terfunkin. The jerk.
No, the
Telefunkin.
Telefunkin. You have Telefunkins?
Where's
Jan,
it at?
don't you have one?
This beauty is wearing a bikini bathing suit. It's taking the beach by storm.
Did you end up selling that thing?
You got a U87, don't you? A Telefunkin?
I have a Telefunken U47 original. That actually, the best thing about it is it has a letter. Apparently, George Neumann worked on it.
Wow!
Actually worked on it.
You didn't buy that at Walmart?
No.
What's the one that?
That I have on permanent loan to a very high-end recording studio, and they keep all their microphones in a humidity and temperature-controlled locker. And they have some of the best collection of microphones there are, and they pay me a lot of money to rent that. Considerable. They want to buy it, but I won't let them.
Why would you if you can get rent from it?
Frank Zappa has a whole song called the Telefunken U87.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is a U47, which is actually considered a better mic for most singers than the U87. The Telefunken U87 became the Neumann U87, which I used to have a tube version of it, and it's a very sad story, but that and a Hasselblad camera and a bunch of other really cool things were in a production van, and somebody broke into the production van and stole all my stuff and a bunch of other people's stuff too.
Painful.
And insurance did not even come close to reimbursing me for the amount that those things were worth. But what are you going to do?
Yeah, that's sorry to hear that.
So now I have a U87 AI, which is the newer one. It's like about 10 years old or something. It's non-tube.
Gotcha.
But I got plenty of tube microphones if you want to see any. Not really.
Maybe maybe next time. I just got to roll because I got dinner getting ready to be put in the oven here shortly.
Oh, okay.
So I got to bail. But I appreciate everyone coming out to see me today. I really do. It's not often I get a chance to come out here, so I'll be sure to come out here more often. What for me will probably be late nights. So if you're going to be hanging around out here on Haps, look for me in the evening hours Eastern, probably after 9-10 p.m. And I'll be out here a little more often. So, and Luke, I'll be trying to catch him too while we're out here. I haven't caught up with him yet. All right. Thanks, Patricia. Nice seeing you. Hopefully we'll be in your neck of the woods soon too.
I found a lav, Mike. Yay. Very nice.
He found a lav. How he's ready to go. Can I leave and you guys can keep going? Is that a possibility?
For 2 minutes.
Okay.
If you leave, the room will stay open for 2 minutes, and that's it.
Okay, JS, you go ahead and show everybody your new mic.
I got to run, guys. See you.
All right.
Anyway,
see you, bud.
All right.
Take it easy.
Guys.
Bye, everyone. We are out of here.
See you.